happening, everyone? How are we doing today? Take a sippy sip. I'm going to switch to a more better beverage very shortly. What did I spill on myself right there? Something, I guess. How's everybody's Friday? How was your week? What do you got planned for this weekend? Is anyone even hanging out right now at 4:15 p.m.? Or are you all still at work? Already heading somewhere for the weekend? What is the plan? What is going down? Maybe no one's around. Maybe so. I have a fun-filled weekend of high adventure. We're going there. We're going places. Eagle Scout, what's up, bud? Just got a job today. What'd you get? What'd you do? Are you excited about it? What's the new gig? When do you start? Sometimes that's pretty exciting. Sometimes it's great because you've got to move on from an old job and you get to start something fresh. So congratulations. I hope it goes really well for you. What's up, Dan? Welcome. Neil, my light look like it's getting dim. Yeah, that light's dying out already. What's up, Neil? How you doing today? What's everyone got going on for the weekend? Mr. Titanium Justin in the house. Power washing business owned by some firefighters. Cool. So you're working for a good group. Power washing. I've known a few people that have done that, and I remember one of the guys was like, yeah, I'm buying a power washer, and I'm like, you are? What's up? And he's like, oh, I'm gonna just start doing it. And like he did it part-time, and Kristen, well, if you're talking religious, we don't talk religion here. Doesn't matter what you are. We don't really discuss it here. But yeah, he started doing some, did a few companies, then got a few referrals. Next thing you know, oh, from your math class? I don't know anyone named Kristen or Christian. You're new here and a blacksmith? Clint Gage is a blacksmith. Welcome. I don't actually make knives as much as I would like to. I own a lot of knives. I get all types of things as silly as this. Dude, I have a whole folder full of scratch and sniff stickers. Those were great back in the day. So I like weird, silly, gas station-y style knives like that. I also like really fun stuff for customizations. This is a shipwreck. That was a piece of copper that I forced a patina on there and got that design out of it. So I do custom work on the channel here. What's up, Saladin? Are you from Morocco? Greetings from Minnesota. I am from Minnesota. What's up, Zig? How you doing tonight? Collector of historical European weapons. That is very cool. I don't have anything to show for that. I mean, I have a Dahlstrom kitchen knife. I mean, tell me that's not the most kitchen-y of kitchen knives right here. Showing me the knife that can rotate. I don't have a rotator. One of these. I only like good knives. I only own 5. I like a little bit of everything. You know, I will buy these budget silly knives that are just huge. Look at how big that is. But it's 3CR, so it's kind of a cheapo. But I mean, right next to it, I have the Latama Victorium. This is M390 and titanium in a button lock. I actually just did another unboxing of a new Latama Victorium. This is the new Virtu. We have a M390 at 60 to 62 HRC titanium with a plunge button lock. Flipper tab, very nice. I haven't checked out the new cleaver fixie yet. I saw a picture of it, I guess, but I mean, I don't know how you would get them in India. I wish I had a better answer for you than that, but since I've never been there, I don't know the laws, the importing, shipping, what's available there, so I don't really have a solid answer for that. I haven't talked to Kaiser since the end of last year. And I know it's basically about Chinese New Year now, so they're going to be busy for a few weeks. I don't have anything coming in from them. They know that I bought 2 Momos and got a Momo given as a gift, so now I have 3 Momos, none of them provided by Kaiser themselves. But yeah, check this thing out. Unboxing video should be posting tomorrow, but this is the Virtu by Latama Victorium. M390 with a cool stone-washed kind of modified sheep's foot, and then you have that contoured titanium. Pocket clip can be swapped to the other side. Really nice feel. The button just swings out, closes really nice. Flipper tab. Excellent feel in the hand. Got a double set of jimps up on the top. I love a solid jimp there, and then boom. The 4-blade. Oh, I have the 4-blade is right over there. Give me a second. The 4-blade. Wow. I got knives in every room of the house. This bad boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Full rotation. Straight out of a horror movie. Knife Jesus. Bless you. But yeah, isn't this thing ridiculous? The silver one can rotate. Oh! Like this? Whoops. Ah. Fail. Boom. Ah! I am a novice with these. I'm excited to learn some more. I'm going to be doing... so this is a butterfly knife / Balisong Bayou. This is the rotating knife he spoke of. This is actually not a knife. This is a trainer. So this doesn't have an actual blade on there. It's got these little specific points to help teach you for form and how to hold it correctly. It does have a bottle opener on the end and weights down on the bottom so you can adjust. Yeah, it's a Balisong. Some people will also call it a butterfly knife. Both are correct. Some people will complain, oh, it's a Balisong, oh, it's a butterfly knife, and they're both correct. They're both correct. Some people will say there's certain things to it that, oh, well, you shouldn't, they're all Balisongs, or, it's fine. It's fine. I fly drones. For the longest time, all the drone flyers wanted to call them mini quads or things like that because they didn't like the drone. When you say I fly a drone, then it means, oh, you're flying this thing, you're spying on people. And it's like, that's not what I have. But the generic term is drone. It's a little quadcopter. And it's just that's what people, they fix to a name. So some people will forever call it a butterfly knife or a Balisong. Boom. What's up, Legion Steel? How's it going? Do I have a kunai or a sai? I don't have any sais. I mean, I have some weird stuff. Let me grab it. It's all far away. A lot of this crap stuff I don't leave. Like I said, I have different things in all sorts of rooms. Got some of these bad boys right here. These aren't really a knife, but they're nice wood, nice swivels. Maybe I'll do a video with those one day. Got this old school bad boy. Shing. Look at that. Handmade. Got a cool kind of a figurative carvings. Boom. Got this from somebody several years ago as a gift. Got an actual hand-folded katana right there. You can see the actual hamon line on there. So this isn't your gas station style. This is actually a solid, real katana. If you look at it at this angle here, you can actually see there's a little spot right in here where it gets a little bit thinner, where you can just tell it was made by an actual human rather than stamped and punched out by a machine. Of course, I've got one of these. Because why not, right? 66 people in here. 9 thumbs up. Go ahead and pop that thumbs up right there if you're having a good time. What do you got planned for the weekend? How much is my entire knife collection worth? I do not know the answer to that. I'm not sure I want to know the answer to that. I know that there are people that are serious collectors that may only have 30 or 40 knives, but those 30 or 40 knives are probably worth more than my entire collection. I do like to do a lot of customs, lots of mods. One of the great things you can do is you can buy like an artisan cutlery or royal for around 40 bucks like this. This was all jade and then a shiny silver, and I did the acid etch video just posted for this. So I acid etched the liners and the blade, and then I did the fade dye on the handle. So you can buy these $30, $40 knives, do some customs to them, have some fun with it. Here's a CJRB agave. I did a laser mark. It's a reverse. It's the white is the laser. So it's an agave plant on an agave. So I have a lot of knives in my collection that range into that $30 to $100 range. I have several that are more than $100. A couple are up to around the $200 is kind of where my limit is at the moment. What's up, Shigorath? What's up, Cody? Distinct Riz K. Love the customs. They're fun. I like to. Acid etching has been what I've been kind of getting into more. I did the dye on this one too with a kind of a weathered dye, kind of make it look like an old pair of jeans. Super fun. Also like to do patterns. So I made this kind of look like a katana. So the blade was that silver edge, that false hamon edge. And then I did the acid etch to darken it up to give it that kind of cool look. I did all those myself. I like to do it myself. I do titanium anodizing. So this is the Tempest Microjet. This was all silver. This is one of my favorite knives that came out last year. Knives Fast Channel, KC over there is a designer. Designed this, and then Kubi was the OEM, but he sells them at his website at Tempest Knives. But this was all silver, and all the hardware is also titanium. So I did the scales in the blue, and then all the hardware in kind of a transitional bronze, which is very fun. Do you know how to work that butterfly knife? Very poorly. I can do this. I can do this. Whoops. Poorly. I'm new, so I need to practice. But I am working on it. I'm trying to learn some design or some moves. I'll probably go through the journey of as I'm kind of learning some stuff, making some videos about it. Recently got that trainer. It's a Squid Industries Mako V5. Happy to have it. I want to learn more. It's another thing that I can get myself to. Welcome, Samurai. What's up, Corvette guy? It looks like Keanu Reeves' older, less popular brother that never moved out because he didn't want to be part of the problem instead of the solution. Well, Bill and Ted's, be excellent to each other. Got one of those drill knives. I do not have a drill. I mean, I have this. This should be a drill knife because it's not 2, it's not 3. It's 4. Put that on the end of a drill. Sharpest knife, it varies. I've been doing some cut tests lately. For the longest time, the champion was the Sheriff. Let me grab the old Sheriff. I got this from Mr. Sheriff himself. He's a local Minnesota knife maker. There it is. 154 cm. Look at that mirror edge. There, look at that. Just shing. Nice chunk of 154 in a oversized handle. Just a great looking little user Warncliffe. Met him at the Midwest Makers Guild show. Was in the Minneapolis area a few months ago, and I was doing paper cut tests with this. It was mind blowing, just slicey as can be. But I mean, look at the edge. Bananas, really good stuff. I did do on my last live, I was filming for another video, so I kind of filmed a video during the live, and I did a cut test with all of my not so mini knives. I'm doing a mini knife shootout. Thank you for subscribing, Dexter. And I started doing my mini knife shootout, and I realized I have some not so mini knives, meaning like the new Kaiser Mini Militar. It's called the Mini Militar, but it's not really a tiny knife. I mean, I got a full grip on that. It is a smaller, it's called a mini because there's a full-size Militar. Full-size Militar. But this is a mini, but it's not so mini. Kind of like the Kaiser Holiday Edition Mini Momo. So if you look at this, kind of a full-size knife, but their actual Momo is huge. So this is considered a mini. So it's part of the not so mini knife shootout. Here's my full-size Momo. Boosh. Right? Absolute beast. What's the best way to sharpen knives? It depends. Get yourself a TS Prof with the rails, and you can set the angle, and then you can slide the stones across it, and you lock the blade down in a position. That's probably the best, but they're expensive, $400 or $500. If you want to save yourself, and like I have a lot of knives, I'm always carrying different knives, and so often I don't have to do a full sharpening. I just have to kind of touch up the edge a little bit because I'm changing knives so often. I only make so many cuts, so I don't really need to fully sharpen it, let alone reprofile it. More often, just kind of clean it up. Redefine that edge a little bit. You get a little Work Sharp Pro traveling, what is this called? I can't remember. But the Travel Work Sharp Pro, this has a 200 grit on one side, a 600 on the other side. You have a ceramic stone right there, and then you have a strop on the back. So you don't even need to get into that 200 side, and you can just get on your standard. Where's one that I know is dull? Get on your standard 600 side, and it actually has angles on it right there to help you set an angle if that's the angle you want to go with. So if you're kind of new at sharpening, you can get on there, set that angle, make some passes. What I usually will do is make a few passes like this, and then I'll go back and make a few of the same passes on the ceramic, and then go in and a couple of backwards passes on the strop, and then that will usually be enough to get my edge back to where it needs to be. But I carry a knife for a day, and I might not carry it again for a month or more. Field guide. Thank you. Work Sharp Field Guide, Field Pro. It's a good little kit. They're like, I think they're like $30. Works excellent. And if you're looking to do some major sharpening, maybe you want to pick up some actual full-size stones. Those work great, but you got to work on holding your edge. I usually will use some stones if I need to do a real good sharpening, and you get kind of in that mode where you kind of lay it down on where it's going to go, And then you can put your finger on there and kind of set that angle. And then you can go like this and just kind of slightly rub your finger across the stone as you go. And it helps you keep an angle. But with just stones like that, it's a little bit harder to keep that angle how you need it to be. So that's kind of what you need to work on the most. That's why when I was saying like the TS Prof, where it's a system where you actually will take your blade and put it in a vise like this. And then you put the rods on this guide that's at an angle, and then you run the rods like this across the blade, and it holds that angle for you really well. It makes it really easy to be consistent. But if you only need to just touch up an edge, you're now setting all that up. It's not as necessary. What's the favorite fixed blade that I own? It's tough. That's tough. I mean, I can say the new Militaw is probably one of my favorites. Can I see your favorite CRK? I don't have any. Not that I don't like them. They're expensive. I just don't have one. Do I ever wear a neck knife? I have neck knives. I have several. This is the Baltic Blades Angus. This is a neck knife. This fits in a little sheath that goes right here. You can see the size. Angus is an awesome neck knife. I have several of them. I just don't really carry them. I would put it in a sheath and then stick it in my pocket. You know, like I've got this one here. This is the Kubi Quaken. This is a great pocket size one because the clip is small. I've got that Vero clip on there. You just get that right in your pocket like that. Small, slim. Definitely though, S35 VN on this Militaw fixed blade, a newer one from Kaiser, just really well built, feels really nice in the hand, solid knife. Give me a second. This one was way too far away, but honestly, since I was even a little kid, one of my favorite knives is the Buck 119 right there. Look at that thick handle. It's ridiculous. USA made Buck 119. I don't know my total cost, Shane, on all of these. It's in the thousands, I can tell you that. I don't like to think about it. Thank you for subscribing, Shane and Loco. I appreciate you. Lots of customization, fun unboxings, weird projects, interesting knives, fixed blades, weird gas station knives like this, everything in between. That's what you're going to get on the channel here. But yeah, the Buck 119, this was in some Friday the 13th, some Scream movies, just a classic buck hunter, solid USA knife right here. I use it. I love it. That's probably my favorite fixed blade. What do I think about D2 steel on a fixed blade? I don't have a problem with D2 steel. D2 is a little more, it's more considered like a budget steel, but it kind of gets some flack, but I think D2 is solid. I don't know how many fixed blades I have specifically with D2. I'm kind of newer to the fixed blade world. I mean, I have some old ones. I got this SOG Seal Pup in like 2008. So, I mean, I've had this fixed blade for 15 plus years. I've got a Cold Steel Kobun fixie. Looks like a mini katana, which is fun. What's up, Joe? Joe K in the house. The Balisong, it is a Real Squid Industries trainer. So it is not an actual blade, but this is a high quality Squid Industries right here. I wanted to get something that's going to be solid that I can help kind of learn and grow with. It's got weights that I can change. Good for practice and learning. Karambits, not really big into karambits. I do have a few. This one's the wildest one right here. That is a gnarly double edge. This has got D2 on it. I guess that's a D2 fixed blade, but look at that serrated edge of gnarly, double sharp, double edge. Gross. What's going on, Leafy? Good to see you. Blind Woo. Mustafa. IIG zone. You have a cool collection. Do you know that Balisongs are banned in Russia? I think that they're banned in a few other places too. Got this little guy. Nice little fixie. Don't really carry these karambits, but I am a collector, so I'm always looking for new, different, interesting. Another one that I really like, the Kubi Titius. If you're looking for just a daily beefy user, this one in the Ultim is great. Drop shutty, flicks out. This blade is solid, not going anywhere. It does have a flipper tab, or you can flick it out with ease. Kubi Titius is definitely a winner. Boker Plus Excalibur. Boker. I have a couple Bokers. This is a Kalashnikov. Nice auto. This is a lefty. Button actuated out the side. What's going on, Brown Sugar? Brown Sugar. Not a big OTF or side opening autos as much. I do have a Boker Plus. This is a reality-based blade. Look at that gnarly Jim Wagner. That tip, that is a pokey, nasty tip. What do I think about a Kershaw launch as a EDC? Sure. I don't have one, but yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Kershaw, I carried the Kershaw Heist for quite a while. This was a nice little axis lock. Easy actuating. Pretty sure this is D2. Feels good in the hand. Nice solid kind of $50 user. The other one I've got is the Iridium. Wow. Bad open. Boom, boom, boom. Good old Kershaw Iridium. This was like Blade Show Blade of the Year a couple of years ago. Nice little knife. Don't carry it all that much. Do I have any nice compact ones? Well, I have a few different compacts. I'm working on a mini knife shootout, and then this is my not so mini knife shootout. So these are fairly compact. They're all kind of in that smaller size. Like here's the new Kaiser shot. Smaller, elegant, thin, slicey blade, right? Boom. Or you've got your CRKT compact CEO. Just a small, slim gentleman's knife. If you're looking for that not so large. Is Benchmade overrated? Yes. Are they too expensive? Yes. Do they make some quality knives? Yes. But they overcharge. They think they don't smell. And their prices should be lower. I do have a Benchmade tagged out. This is a nice knife. It's the Bug Out's bigger brother that goes hunting. Tagged out is a cool looking knife. It is that light kind of stuff. It's designed to be very light. So I don't like that as much. I want to get the titanium scales for it. I think they just work a little bit better for me. I like a little heavier, hefty blade. It's decent. Don't carry it all that much. A little bit overpriced for what you get. Pay extra for that butterfly. This, the Squid Industries, this is a really high quality trainer. This was about $100, $110. It does have removable weights. It is solid. There is no tap. It doesn't move. It holds solid very well. Quality materials. Excellent action on it. I can grow with that and learn as I do it. Do I have any knives with handles? What's up, Rick? Knives with handles? Huh? What's my favorite EDC right now? It's still been the Kaiser Mini Towser K, 154 cm, clutch lock, frag titanium on the handle, a little bit larger, good choke up, lots of jimps. These are the things I love. Makes me happy. Thank you for subscribing. Bunch of people. Carrie, Stephen M. Or is that Gil guy? Ilgiz Zone, sorry. Gary Wright. Rick means fixed blades. What's the price on this one? These I think are around 110. Something like that, but they're also not, it was like a White Mountain Knives exclusive, so it's not something you can just pick up. It might not be available anymore. Another one that I'm really enjoying is that Tempest Microjet. This one's new from Tempest Knives. Just messing. See, you're just trying to throw me off. I'm already confused. What are you doing? Do I have a sheepdog? I have a mini sheepdog right here. This is a button lock mini sheepdog. This one did very, very well in the cut test. I was surprised. It's a thicker looking chunk and it was super slicey. Probably one of the sliciest ones out of the 14. Great action on that bad boy, on that button lock mini sheepdog. I have a full-size Richlight 154 cm sheepdog right here. There are a lot of sheepdogs that are available. I don't have a lot of multi-tools. I have a couple. Do I even know where they are? I have a Gerber something and I have a Leatherman something. I don't carry them all that much. Any tops? No tops. What's your favorite tops knife? I'll look it up. We have the same taste. You have great taste. Swiss knife. I do have a Swiss Army knife somewhere. I have that in my little emergency kit probably over here. It's something that doesn't get a lot of use. It goes in my little kit that I take camping that has a few things on it. So I got that basic sack. This is the one that has the Phillips. I like the one with the Phillips on the end. Longhorn Bowie by Tops. I'm into it. I want to get me a couple more Bowies. I have this Rough Rider Crown Stag. What's up, TKE? Well. Hi and bye. Hope you have a good one. Hope you got yourself a good one. Next Saturday in the garage. Tomorrow? Next Saturday I'm going to be ice fishing. Tomorrow, maybe. Well, it's Tom Petty the Pirate. Greetings from Switzerland. I also love Phillips Victorinox knives. I'm glad you enjoy them. So the awesome thing about the knife world is there's a lot of variety to enjoy. Some people like silly apocalypse knives like this that make no sense, that are just And some people want just a nice, no-nonsense user, you know? Boom. We got the Devo Premium Pony Stout right here. Fantastic knife. Tack Force. I got a couple Tack Force. The old cheapo Tack Force out there. Why wouldn't you? Oh yeah, this one's a Tack Force too. This one's ridiculous. Baboosh! That's like one of the longest silly blades. Tack Force is by far a cheapo. TK's in here causing trouble. Running down a dream. My wife and I love knives very much. We're from Russia. It's tough. You translating for? I'm glad you guys are having a good time. Glad you're having a good time. Someone did ask about Gerber. I do have the Gerber Chunk. That's a fun little cleaver. And I have the Gerber Turd, my modified Turd. And I saw someone said something about the Opinel as well. I can't find my Gerber Turd. I tried to polish that Turd. It's not that great of a knife. I'm not a big fan of the Opino, but I do have one. He's so squirrel. What? Dude, welcome to my reality. Squirrels abundant. I have an Opino. I respect and appreciate the Opino. I have not seen the button lock Fenrir. I do have a premium lefty. Are we set up lefty or it's backwards? It's backwards again, isn't it? But yeah, this is a full lefty premium Fenrir. CPM 20 CV, titanium, and shredded carbon fiber with the lefty liner lock. I love the Fenrir. Fenrir is fantastic. That lefty button lock version looks great. You got Tommy with help with gadgets and EDC DVD in the garage tomorrow. That sounds pretty fun. Looking for a nice wooden handled fixed blade. A wooden handled fixed blade. I have an old school wooden handled fixed blade I will never get rid of. I won this at a carnival many, many years ago. Look at that little chunk of walnut right there. Oh yeah. That's a keeper. Opinel, I do have respect. Carved. What's carved? You purchased a new blade? You're welcome. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles picked up a new one. What did you get? I'm interested. Was it as cool as this? Look at my last comment. I did. Okay, now we got on the delay a little bit. You have Tommy with help with gadgets and EDC DVD tomorrow. Old timers. I have a couple of old timers. I've got one right here. The old timer Hawkbill. It's a good foraging blade. I am old. I'm definitely old. No doubt about it. What's up, Keith? What's up, Pistachio Man? We're going to say that. Harkson, the mermaid. I don't have that good mermaid, but I got this mermaid. Oh, yeah, baby. Old case knives. Old case knives I do not have. New case knives, I do. I have a case muskrat right here. The muskrat is two of the identical blades, one on each side. This is a brand new muskrat. Although they've been making the muskrat for years. That one's brand new. I just picked this one up. This is a medium Stockman. So the Stockman's a 3-blade. Right there. Definitely been getting into the case a little bit more. That's my mermaid knife. No. Although it is a mermaid knife. Do I have a Dolica? I do not. I do not. Buck knives. I showed you the Buck 119 before. I have this Buck 110. If you check it out, I know it's backwards. I apologize. I wish they would let me mirror that, but they don't. But this is the 2-dot Buck 110 USA. So this was between 1974 and 1979. It's 4 a.m. so my wife and I went to bed. Really liked you. I subscribed. Thank you. Much more to come. Post videos every day, shorts every day. Always doing some fun stuff on here. And look at this. Between 74 and 79, look at that blade. That blade is damn near mint. No Kunwus, but I enjoy Kunwu. I will get a Kunwu in the future. I've done some unboxings and reviews of Kunwus, but I didn't get to keep them. The S-Tau, the Padre. I'd love to get a Django. Not a serious collector unless I get a Dolica. I have one just like that I was showing on our channel, LOL. Great minds, right? Great minds. Mr. Gooch. I love it. I love it. That's just great. I mean, call me what you will, but that just makes me, I don't know, I'm on board. This is the Tough Light with the, shoot, what's the name of the lock again? Crap, I forget. My brain just shut off. The Triad lock on the Tough Light. This thing is a user beater. You can see I definitely use this for cutting boxes. I also have the Fin Wolf. That's a fun one. Triad lock. Yeah, my brain shut off for a second. I couldn't remember it, and it is what it is. These are not too expensive though, but they are nice little users. They're sharp, and that Tough Light keeps an edge really well. I beat it up and use it all the time. My other cold steel, I got this one almost 20 years ago. This is the Kobun. Just a fun looking knife for my collection. I never really used it, but switchblades, Boker Kalashnikov. I have the Boker Mini USB OTF. Boom. And it's just a cute little USB. Just grab it under there like this. Just get a hold of it. Ta-da. Fun stuff. Super fun stuff. What is my favorite user? Kaiser Mini Towser K 154 Frag Titanium. I love that. That is a great user. This is going to be a regular user as well. My Tempest Microjet. I've been showing the same knives over and over again. Another one I use a lot is right over here. The Kaiser Drop Bear. Boom. The Drop Bear is a staple from Kaiser because their clutch lock is awesome. It just works good. It looks like this blade is just loose as can be, but it is solid. There is no play. That's not going anywhere. Just a great user. Beater. Buck 119 right there. I got two Buck 110s right here. Boom. Both vintage. Look at that nice looking handle. You can buy a brand new Buck 110, looks identical to this. These are both from the 70s. The 2.110. Mini Paragon. Beast of a knife. You ever check out the 110 Auto? I haven't, but I would totally take one. They are cool. Got the Mini Mystic in aluminum recently, and it is very cool. Excellent. Myself, no, I am not. I am a serial eater and a money killer, and I spend my money on knives. This guy obviously has a pricey habit. Did you know that for just one thumbs up button smash, you can support a poor, hungry, knife-addicted YouTuber like the Knight's Edge? Like and subscribe. Yeah, we only have 50 thumbs ups and we have 150 people in here. If you are having a good time, I hate to solicit it, but go ahead and pop that like button. Sarah McLachlan could be playing In the Arms of Angels, and it could be dying puppies that we're going to rescue. All you got to do is double tap. Ridiculous. It's as ridiculous as the Mini Paragon. Anybody see a full-size Paragon? Because if this is the Mini, good Lord. Good Lord. I love wild stuff like this. Why wouldn't you get a folding hatchet? Look at that walking top. Boom. Nice half stop to it. Just sits on that half stop. Just picked up a Kershaw Launch Iridium. Great knife. Very cool, Keith. Okay, I'll do it for charity. Do I have any huge knives? It depends on what you're looking at as huge. I mean, I could say the Concept Helix is huge, right? That's a beefy knife. Okay. We'll call that a big one. I could say I have the Molsect Jungle. That's a beast. Definitely a 4-inch blade on that one there. I mean, we've got the Rough Rider Cleaver. That's a hog. No doubt about it. My newest one. Boom. Look at that. It's bigger than my face. That blade is absolutely silly. And I do have a Max Ace Goliath over here. Oosh. Hold on. Oh, it's so heavy. Boom. Look at that Sanmai SLD Magic. Look at that blade. Actual Hamon. Boosh. Beast of a knife right there. So I have a few large knives. Sure. I mean, we want to get even larger. We can get into some Bowies like this. This is a Rough Rider Crown Stag. That's a beast. I mean, why wouldn't I have a Rambo knife in the collection? Oh, look, Perry County. It was like you were reading my mind. Where's your Rambo knife? Boom. A good 4-inch pocket knife. There are so many good 4-inch pocket knives. Are you talking a 4-inch blade? Kaiser Hawk. M390 DLC coated with titanium. Drop shut, flicks out, awesome. Excellent knife. Pick one up. Kaiser Milita. 154 cm on this one. Flicks out great. Has a nice front flipper on there. Boom. G10 Miguron wood on this version. Pick one up. Kaiser Towser. I did the shipwreck on this one. Look at this drop. Boom. I don't collect Perry, but I have like 4. I'll keep with the Kaiser for a minute. The Momo. Check out this beast. Boom. Thank you for subscribing, Knife Man and Perry. Great users. Oh, I got one more big one over here. The Civivi Mastodon Cleaver. Why wouldn't you have a folding cleaver? Boom. DLC is awesome. You got the purple fat carbon one. That is great. I'm sure you love it. 4-inch blades. God. CJRB Prado. And if you don't like a crossbar lock, but you want to stick with something like this Prado right here, you could get the CJRB Riff. Bang. CJRB Riff is a sweet knife. I should start a channel with everyone else's opinion. Going to be busy till the rapture trying to make sure all are included. What's that fancy pattern steel called? Like Damascus? Is that what you're referring to? I have a few Damascus Civivi Shredder. Like that? Is that what you're talking about? That's a Damascus. So it's 2 steels basically fused together in an interesting pattern. They can also do interesting, cool stuff like the Vision FG. That's Damascus. So that's actually sandwiched. If you look on the edge, you can see the sandwich lines of that Damascus plus that other middle section right there. Boom. Great full size Flytanium arcade. Got the shark lock on the back. Shark lock is from Demco. So that arcade works really good if you want to get an actual Demco shark lock. Here's the 80 20.5. This is a great knife. Very fidgety, very fun style. Great action. Flicks out really good. Do I have a Tonto? I mean, I have several Tontos. Here is the basic Tonto folder from Concept. That's a win. Oops, it's got kind of a bamboo looking handle as well. BTF, basic Tonto folder, Concept. We have Olatins, 046 or something like that. It's a nice little Tonto folder. Fixed blade Tonto. Boom, cold steel Kobun. I have no obsidian knives. CRKT Stealth First Strike. That's a Tonto fixed blade chonker right there. I do not have any MKM knives. The shark lock on the arcade versus the Demco, they're pretty much identical. If you look at that piece on the back, I feel like you could almost swap it out. They really have the same kind of edge and feel. They both really act the same way. The super lock on the Civivi is definitely, I mean, it works the same, but the super lock is different. It's longer, sticks out further. This is a smaller wedge on the shark lock. But they both work very, very well. That's not a knife. That's a knife. I need to get more Bowies in my life. They're cool. I'm not going to talk about Donald Trump or any political anything, even if you want to talk knives about it. If you want to say, what knife would I use, or what knife would someone use to defend something or whatever, sure, but we don't do politics here. I do big knives, small knives, happy knives, but they're neutral. We don't go sides. We're going knives. That's the side we are on. Knives. I love knives. I had to be a mod. Well, he asked the same thing like 4 times. Like, I don't care. In 99% of politics, I'm not interested in. What's the Ozark Trail if you're a real knife guy? Where's the Ozark Trail if you're a real knife guy? He says. This one right here. The D2 Ozark Trail. Grail. Got it. Right there. Boom. Who's on knife? Team Knife. Go Team Knife. Right? And then if you want to get into it, if you're cutting cables, this is the fanciest cable cutter out there. Nice little gravity knife by Riot. And you can swap out. Boom. Sharpening your Ozark Grail right now. I have a couple switchblades. This is the out the front Boker Mini USB. I have a Boker Kalashnikov out the side, which lives over there. And I have lost a knife. Where did that one go? I lost one that's so small it's hard to find, but it's probably my favorite Italian stiletto. Look at this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Boom. Inox from Italy. Tiny little thing right there. I got this off of Blade HQ probably a year or two ago. Boom. Look at that auto though. I don't have a Deca. I don't have any Hogues actually. I'm going to look at Hogues when I go to Blade Show Texas next month, or in a month and a couple weeks or whatever. What is my favorite knife? Kaiser Mini Towser K White Mountain Knives exclusive 154 cm frag titanium, thick, beautiful knife, awesome blade. Look at the jimps, clutch lock that works perfectly, flicks out nice. I have a larger hand, feels great in my hand. Excellent choke up, good way to get some draw cuts, and that frag titanium feels perfect. About 110 bucks if you could find one. It's my favorite. Also, he hates Kaiser. Kaiser Veratus. Kaiser Veratus is fantastic. Kaiser Hawk. Absolute win. Oops. M390 with the DLC coating, titanium. Gotta love the Hawk. Milita and Mini Milita. Because, yes. Kenman only has 2 tattoos. One is a mermaid, the other is a Kaiser logo. Both are tramp stamps. Well, it starts off here and it ends at my toes, so it basically covers the entire tramp stamp area. So it works. What's up, Mikey? You have any old timers? Those are the knives I collect. I know I have like 2 old timers, but I can't remember what my other one. I have this old timer right here, the Hawk. That is a chunky one. The old Hawkbill old timer. Nice fun one. I do not have any knives from World War I. And then I have the old timer. What is this, like a Stockman? Kind of a style, because it's got the 3 blades. So those are a couple of old timers that I got. Favorite Civivis. These all back here are Civivis. I would say my favorite is probably the Vision FG. Totally missed. Vision FG is an awesome knife. Civivis. Honorable mentions. I love the Bull Tusk. Damascus Bull Tusk with Ultim. It's just a beefy, fun knife. I showed the shredder a little bit ago. It's another one from Damascus. I really enjoy the feel of the shredder. It's got great action to it. Flicks out really good. Just a big, slicey hollow grind on there. I can't remember. What is this called? The Cachet. I did the dye job on this one here. This one's great. Really cool look. I like the design with that the kind of bolster sections that the inset titanium or frag G10 goes into. Flips out really nice. It's got that fuller for flicking out. Got any pirate swords? No. I mean, yar! The Dalstrong. It's wafer thin. I can even get it right down on the table there. Oof, my hairs in my face. What cold steel knives do I have? I have a couple. All right, cold steel Kobun. Boom. I have the cold steel Finn Wolf right there with the triad. I have the cold steel Tough Light. This is my box cutting machine. The choke up on that, you can see that one's dirty. That thing cuts boxes like a champ. What is my largest knife? What is my smallest knife? My new winner for the smallest knife is an unknown brass. There it is. About as tiny as it gets. I can barely Boom. It's literally like that. Largest knife, would that be like a folder, or would that be like a, I mean, Jason's machete? That one's pretty big, but is that considered a knife or is that a machete? You know, we got a 6-inch blade on the Buck 119, but, you know, then you got that Galstrong. That could be considered a kitchen knife. That's pretty much a hog in itself, right? So I guess it depends. My nose is itching. Who's thinking about me? What was the main knife for a zombie apocalypse? I mean, you got to go with this if you're going to be zombie apocalypsing. It just fits. It just fits the bill. What do I prefer, fixed knives or folders? I prefer folders, fidgety fun folders. Let me show you my top favorite kind of folders. Where is that one? Where did I put my drop bear? I didn't just set it right back on the thing here. Stuff like this, where it's just this size is correct. It's fidgety. There's lots of ways to open it. Thumb, flick. Good feel in the hand. Just works really well. Something like the Militaw. Just a nice daily hold. Works great. Feels good. Do I have any Bone Tactical? That sounds really familiar. What's up, David? Have I seen the Nepalese war knife? That also sounds familiar, Shane, but I can't picture it right now. You should title this live stream Ask KDK. I could do that. We could do a Ask. Mini Tough Light is an excellent little slicer. Do I have left-handed knives? What's up, Jay Korskadin? Fully lefty knives, I have a couple. I thought there was one on the table. I have the Concept Fenrir. That is a lefty liner lock, liner lock. Boom. Full lefty set. I have the lefty Concept Warrior. Kind of a lefty bolster lock. T-Kel, I do not have any T-Kel knives. Do I have a left-handed hammer? I've been looking at, I have this hammer, it works really good. I need to modify it to use it in my left hand though. I got some work on it. I have a Venter. There you go. That's your Catulo, right? Am I losing my mind? What's my knifiest knife? I mean, this one's kind of knifey. Okay, this is my least knifiest knife. This is my most, what in the hell? The what in the hell? Cooking knife. I have this little kitchen knife, the little Parrot ceramic knife. I actually cut some paper with that. It was mind-blowing how that actually cuts. It gave me weird sensations. This Catulo is kind of fun though because it's a button lock, but it's also a liner lock. So it's like a button actuated liner lock. You've got that, see the button also moves that liner lock over. So you can act as a liner lock or you can act as a button lock. And it's got a weird fun shape to it. Super Bowl is getting to be a pretty hot topic. EDC Balisong for cutting. No. I do have a Balisong that does have an edge on it. Whoa. And I might cut myself with it. But it's an old kind of cheapo, but I could actually cut things with this. But I got to be careful because that is sharp and I don't really need to lose another one. There it is. Got it. Where are your buck knives at? I got a couple up here. I got a couple kind of scattered around. There's one down there. Got my buck 119 right there. Boom. On hand at any moment. I have a couple buck 110s. Love this thing. Just a solid beast. Victorinox. Got that basic one that's got the Phillips. Oh, do I, TKE? You should go ahead and like time out yourself for that comment, TKE. Retract your message. You schmuck. Love you, bro. That's actually a good idea, Slices. TK's brought it up several times. I've been busy lately and but I do want to jump on one of the lives with him now that we're both past that learning curve in streaming tech. What I say. Show me the rarest or most expensive knife in the collection. What is your most expensive knife? Yeah. I'm still in that spot where I think my most expensive is around 200. I know you can spend a lot more than that. It's kind of where my max out range is. I would almost say the Hawk is 210. DLC coated M390 in titanium. So that's 210 bucks right there. The Devo Premium Pony Stout, or no, that's that. I'm sorry. The Devo Tall Boy was 200. This one sold out in less than a half hour. But the Tall Boy is fantastic. This is a great carry. Second set of jumps up on the top there. Feels great in the hand. Works really good. Solid. I am not in Canada, but I'm close. I'm in Minnesota, so Canada is not that far away. TKE is just full of them today, huh? Biggest fixed blade or biggest folding knife? If it's biggest folding knife, it's my Max Ace Goliath. That is a pig right there. Although, didn't I get a couple more that would be considered? I mean, actual users, this is something that you could use. There's no novelty to it other than it's a beast. So I guess that is novelty. But it's a Sanmai SLD Magic Blade. Fantastic quality on that titanium. Devo Tallboy was one of the most successful drops. Within 30 minutes, all of them sold out. Fantastic knife. Great knife. I love it. This one's a beast too. Because check this out. And then that folds up. That is a huge folding blade right there. Fun little novelty. Not something I'm going to carry. Same thing here. It's a fixed blade. Or is it? Look at that. Absolute beast. It is locked. There is a lock to it. So it is locked down right now. Not moving around. But you get on here like this. Bring it back. And give it a squeeze. And then boom. Folds up. But then it still could be used as a shorter knife. I need to go, but have a nice day, night. Hello from France. Hello from Minnesota. Thank you for tuning in from France. Have a great evening. I appreciate you hanging out. Are you from Czech, your family genetics? A little bit. I'm kind of a mutt. I'm kind of a Euro mutt. Got a little bit of a lot of stuff. Hello from Germany. What's up, Paul? How you doing? I'll give you a German Boker salute. This is the Jim Wagner reality-based blade. Biggest fixed blade. Probably that. It's a Rough Rider Bowie with the crown stag handle. That's an actual piece off of a crown of a stag. Big old thick hog right there. I mean, the Balisong kitchen knife. That is, look at the handle. That's a kitchen knife, no doubt about it. It's fun. It's fun. What do you do, bro? I just live here. I just work here. I just love. That's an actual dinosaur bone. Oh, that's funny. Should attempt to make a knife handle and attach it to the blade. Shane's watching from Australia. We got a lot of people from all over the place right now. Gaming, I don't... You're asking for UK legal recommendations. I'd love to be able to do that, but because I've never been to Europe, I don't know the laws in that area. It's hard for me to give a recommendation. Is it something where it's slip joint, non-locking only, under 3 inches? If it's something like that, Rough Rider Apta, that is a non-locking micarta and VG10 on the blade. Warncliffe, less than 3 inches long. It does have a half stop, but it is a slip joint that is non-locking under 3 inch. So that might be something that fits in. I don't know exactly what your laws are, so it's tough for me to kind of give an answer for it. But a slip joint like this is a great, I carry this one today as my secondary. Definitely a fun one. Got a nice click to it. Solid. Other smaller ones that are slip joints that are cool. That one might be too long, but I know this one's definitely short enough. This is the Rosecraft Zambezi. This one's really got a stiff opening to it. I have a hard time getting it open, but it's a shorter blade. Look at that choke up spot. The wood on there is gorgeous. Small blade. And it's got that solid boom half stop close. Nice smaller one from Rosecraft. This one's a little bit bigger. This is the Stinking Creek Sow Belly from Rosecraft. But another slip joint, smaller, shorter blade. Nice D2 steel on this one with the stag handle. What's up, Shane? I do have one Swiss Army knife right here. Got your standard blade. The trick with this one is it's got the Phillips on the back, and all your standard, you got your awl and your flathead and your can opener, bottle opener, kind of a set. What blade you got in the Riat XO? I don't know. Or, oh wait. You didn't mean this Riat. You meant, because this is the replaceable blade, you meant this one. This one with the Zircotai insert and the CPM 3V. Is that what that says? Yeah, CPM 3V double edge. Boom. Fantastic stuff. Show me some full tang. Boom. Full T right there. S35 VN chunk that goes all the way down. That is the new Kaiser Milita fixed blade. Solid stuff right there. Boom. Germany general is a joke. No matter what are the laws you're talking about, only allowed to carry a knife with a 6 centimeter blade as if you care about that, if you want to do something bad. Right. If it's small, you could still do something bad. It's like, why are you... It's kind of funny how, like, when like people talk about, like, autos and stuff, you know, it's like, oh, well, that auto is illegal. You know, like, I have to take this out of my pocket, find the button, push the button. Right? So that is illegal. Why? Because it's so fast. I mean, I don't understand. I've got this in my pocket. I can take it out and boom. That almost seemed faster. And all that is the thumb stud opening, flick out opening, right? But I can grab that and as I'm coming out, my thumb is on it and you can flick it out really easy. Pulling this one out of my pocket, I gotta find that button and push it. So why would this be illegal when something else that you can open just as fast, maybe faster, but it's illegal? It doesn't make sense. When you've got a high quality blade that just boom, fires out easy like that, flip it out like with your finger, thumb out, simple. I mean, it's in your pocket and I can just, it's out. What makes this completely fine? It's a control thing. It still doesn't make sense though. Who decided? You know what I mean? Like, it's a really good 75-year-old reason. It's interesting just because there's some knives that you can open so easily and have a nice feel to them. That's like, I mean, this thing right here, boom, look at that. It's so sharp and pointy. That is just gnarly and you can open it up fast. Thank you for subscribing, John and Tobias. Much appreciated. A lot of good stuff coming on the channel. I do a lot of fun customizations, mods, all types of craziness. Some people are asses and they wreck it for everyone else. That's true. That is true. That happens at work and stuff sometimes where it's like you're just dealing with people that were idiots back in the day and now you have to jump through these extra hoops because these people couldn't do a normal job. World War II. I wish. I would love to have some older stuff. I actually have some World War II stuff from my grandparents, but that I don't have it with me right now. I'm actually at my parents' house. I started something I should have not, but many goofy laws, all the books are never enforced and followed by criminals. Zombie green knives now may be illegal in England. Wow. How about that? Isn't that something? How does that work? I just don't get it. How about that? We haven't looked at any Miguron for a while. I can't even know my Miguron Valona. Wow. My brain was like, I can't remember the name of this thing. Kenman, notice me. My grandparents buried the World War II stuff before the Russians. In England, you can only carry less than a 3-inch non-locking blade. Yeah, Jack, that's what I was looking at, like something like that APTA, where you've got an under 3-inch non-locking slip joint. That might be something to pick up. Who's got a Miguron? Valona is great. There's a smaller Valona, but why not get the beefy one? The action is awesome. Look at that. Just swing shut. Just get it going and boom, drops. Plus, it's got that long fuller. Flicks out really nicely. So that's the Valona. We have the Acri Miguron. Whoa, I totally missed the front flipper. This is the Miguron Acri. Nice little front flipping gentleman's knife. Need a break before bees. Yeah, bees and MC will probably come on later tonight. I just wanted to jump on, hang out for a little bit early. The Miguron Moyarl. This is a great daily carry if I ever seen one. 14C28N. I got a titanium clip on there that I anodized. Flicks out really nice. Good choke up spot. Feels awesome in the hand. Miguron, what is this called? The Parasum? I did the red dye on that with that backspacer. Very cool look. Flips out nice. This is a great budget knife. D2, G10. Solid user. MC, she sounds hideous. Like, brother, yeah. I wish I had a Miguron, not migraines. Ah, migraines are no good. Stilettos. Here's my stiletto. This is an Italian. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, I caught my hand's too big to hold this sometimes. Boom. To Italy, Inox. This is, you can get this at Blade HQ. It's like the smallest, cutest little stiletto that actually fires out. I mean, come on. What's the temperature where I'm at? Actually, it's Minnesota. It's warmer today. All our snow's been melting. It was almost 36 degrees today. What's the bright orange one on the table? This is the Riot Exo. What do they call this one? Exo Utility or something like that. So it has the swappable razor blade on there. And it's that gravity knife. So you can lock it right there. So now it's locked open. Close it. Open. Close. Lock it, close. Drop it back in your pocket. Got a little clip on there. If you're cutting wires or something like that and you're going to be going through blades, gumming them up, this might be a great option for you at work. Who cuts their hair with knives? I cut my hair with knives, see? I don't do a good job, so it just keeps growing. Exo Utility. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jack. That's sweet. Where can you get it? From the Riot website, I guess. You might be able to find it on Amazon or something as well. This is the Riot Exo U or whatever. So this one has a CPM 3V double-edged blade on it. Zircotai insert. Boom. Gravity. Gravity knives aren't legal everywhere. If you're looking for a cheapo budget version, this is a Trezin from Amazon. I caught my thumb. Kind of a fun little. If you're looking to not spend several $100s, although you can get the utility one for, I think it's $70, 60, 70, 80 bucks. Can't have those in New York. Which knife has the best sound? Good answer, Edward, or good question. The Demco 80-20.5 is up there. Listen to that clickety clack. Right? So Demco 80-20.5 is one of them. The Vision FG has a similar lock. Not quite as good as sound, but the Kaiser Hawk. It has snap echo technology. Listen. Oops. God dang. What's wrong with me today? It has a detent post instead of a ball. So when you open it, listen, it's like a double click. So that double click, just gives it that snappy sound when it opens. Boom. Great stuff. One that I also really like is the Apta. I've been showing that Rough Rider Apta with the Warncliffe and the micarta, but the Rough Rider Apta with the wedge blade and the copper. Listen to this. What's up, Thor? Which one's a cheap ass knife? Oh, that sound is so clicky. Boom. But yeah, the Kaiser, that sound. Clickety clack. I would probably say though it would probably be the 80 20.5 does have that sound. It's just it's a good one. It is a good one. All right, I am gonna shut her down. Thank you all for hanging out. More lives coming in the future. Lots of videos I post all the day, custom stuff. A lot of good time. Maybe I'll see you on MC's live a little bit later. Did I get a tri-stash? No, Jay, I did not. I'm supposed to be getting one. Tri-State said through the pass around maybe at some point. I really want to get the Ultim one when he releases the secondary or the budget versions or whatever, because an Ultim pistachio, the pistachio. That's what's up. Need a kukri in my life? I totally forgot. Kukri in my life. Right? Drives the wife crazy. Sounds good. Sound good. Keep it up. There it is. Thank you all for hanging out. Thanks for those who subscribed. I appreciate you. More lives coming soon. And more videos posting daily. Check out this one. This will be posting tomorrow. This is the new Latama Victorium Virtu M390 in titanium. Tell me that thing is not gorgeous. I'll leave you with that. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.